Hello students, welcome back in electronics lecture in SGNSV channel. Okay, so we have started the chapter is transducer. In that transducer we have seen what is transducer, the types of transducer. Main two types of transducers are there: active transducer and passive transducer. Active transducer means what? Which is not required the external supply to generate. Therefore, it is also called as the self-generating transducer. Passive transducers are those transducers which require the external power to generate. Okay, so these are mainly two types of transducer, and again there are subtypes in the active transducer and passive transistor. In active transistor there are two types of transistor, that is thermocouple and piezoelectric transducer. We have seen in the last lecture or previous lecture that what is piezoelectric transducer and what the function of the piezoelectric transducer with its diagram. Okay, so today we are going to see is LVDT. LVDT is what? It's nothing but the linear variable differential transformer, or it is also called as a transducer. Linear variable differential transformer or transducer, or it is also called as transformer. Linear variable differential transformer or linear variable differential transducer. Okay, so how it works, we'll see it here. See, there are two secondaries. Yes, secondary terminal of the transformer and only one terminal of the primary. Like this. See, secondary terminals are there. This is the secondary of the transformer and this is the primary of the transformer. So what happened? In between these, one core is there. It is what? Core, and which is connected with this arm to measure the displacement as seen in the diagram. So these are two what? These are two secondaries, one primary. These two secondaries and one primary is there. These are what? The secondary terminal, and this is the primary terminal. So what happened? You will see one by one. What it names says linear variable. So this core is sometimes moved to the left side and sometimes moved to the right side. Okay, this is the iron core. It moves to the left and right, means it moves linearly. Therefore, it is called linear. Its variable means what? What happens? It moves how much at the right and how much at the left is the variable. Means what? Its motion is in the linear form and it is the variable. It is not constant. So therefore it is linear variable. And what is the differential transformer? No doubt transformer is used here. Therefore its name is the transformer or transducer. Transducer is what? It converts one form of energy into the another form. Therefore it is called as the transducer. And transformer is used here. Primary and secondary of the transformers are used. Therefore its name is as a transformer. What about the differential? So we can measure how much at the right side and how much at the left side. Difference between these two we have to calculate as a output in this linear variable differential transformer. So what happens is, this is what the transformer. Okay, these are the primary of the transformer, these are the secondary number of turns of the transformer. So this transformer is work on the mutual induction. Yes, what is this concept I want to tell you? Mutual induction means what? This transformer work on the mutual inductance. So in this core what happened? There are two types of windings, that is the primary winding and the secondary winding, and that windings are not same. Okay, just see, I want to draw it here. There are two. This is the core which is having, yes, secondary windings here. These are the secondary, and one primary is there. Primary winding. What happened? If this coil, secondary of this coil is in this motion, clockwise motion, and this secondary of the coil is not in the clockwise, it is anti-clockwise motion. And these two are connected to each other, and the voltage across this secondary is suppose it is ES1 and it is suppose ES2. Voltage or EMF produced in this transformer is ES1 and across this is the ES2. Then total is what happened? E0 is equal to ES1 plus ES2. Okay. So what happened here? There are two number of coils, two secondaries are there, one primary is there. So what happened in the primary and secondary? If primary is connected with AC signal, then at the secondary it induces the voltage. At the secondary of the terminal we get the output here. We have seen all this concept in the rectifier circuit, power supply chapter. Okay, there are so many types of rectifier: half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, bridge rectifier. So we have seen all those concepts: how the transformer induce the voltage, how this primary work on the AC signal. Okay, so this is the primary of the, see here in the diagram shown the primary is connected to the AC. AC signal is given to the primary of the transformer, and see the connection is how it is. This secondary and secondary is connected. Connection is like this. See, secondary and secondary is connected, and where is the output? Primary is given. This primary is given as a AC signal. Okay, this is what AC is given at the primary. But where we are measuring the output? Yes, one secondary. See here, where we are measuring this output? One here secondary and this secondary. This is output we are measuring here. This is the output signal. Okay, this is the internal part of your transducer. What is given here is not shown. So I am showing you here the internal part of this transducer. What happens here? There are two secondaries given, that is two secondary we have taken. Then one primary is there, one primary that is common, and this core moves to the left side and it moves to the right side. That is the linear variable. Okay. What happened? See here, there are two types of secondaries and one primary. And these two coils are exactly opposite. If it is clockwise direction, if E1, ES1, then it will be anti-clockwise direction is the ES2. These two coils are opposite, and that two coils are connected to each other. Then if you apply the voltage, then you have to add this ES1 and ES2. Means what happens? See, this is the core. Core produces the magnetic field across this, isn't it? What it produces? Magnetic field. Core produces the magnetic field, and this magnetic field is parallel with this. If it is moved to the left side, then the core will also move to the secondary of this left side of the terminal. So this one, what happened if suppose is the 40 volt, and if it is moved to the right side, the core also moves to the right side. If ES1 is the 10 volt, then how much is the output? E0 is equal to 40 minus 10, it will be 30 volt. Okay, suppose it is in the both direction, the center of the primary. We suppose E01 is 50 and ES2 is 50. If both are 50 minus 50, then output we are getting is the 0. Means what? Core is at the center of the place. There are maybe three deflection will be there at the left side, right side of the center. If it is in the center, then output will be 0. If it is the left side, see, this is the actual original equation of the sine wave. If it moves to the right side, then it will be in phase. This equation will be in phase. Means if this coil will move to the right side. If the coil will be moved to the left side, then it will be in the out of phase. Okay, so it is what out of phase. This shows that if this, suppose it moves maximum at the left side, then what happened? This will be suppose -10 and it will be 30. So how much it is? -10 -30. Okay, so it will be in the negative direction, negative value. Therefore, it will be what? It is the out of phase. If this core is moved toward the right side, then output will be in phase. For in phase, this will be the waveform. This is the original waveform, and that exactly same waveform will be get at the output because the secondary core is moved toward the secondary of the right side. Okay, therefore the output will be in phase. If this core will move to the left side, then it will be what happen? Negative voltage will get, means what will get at the out of phase. Okay, so for that we can show like this in the graph also. Suppose this is the core that we are moving to the left and right side. If it is in phase, no doubt it is moving in the linear form. Therefore, linear graph will be like this. See this much portion only. That is the linear in the in phase. It is what? In phase. If it is, no doubt it moves linearly. It's not moving randomly. It is moving to the left side linearly, right side linear. Therefore, there is no notion of random moving. It is only moving in the linear. Therefore, it is in phase. If it is in phase, this graph will be considered. If it is out of phase, then this graph will be considered. So, it is what? Out of phase. Okay. So, what's the function here? This core is moving to the left and right side. Depends on that this waveform will be in phase or out of phase. This waveform can be shown by this graph. That is the how the core is moving. If it is in phase, it is linearly in this section. Then if it is out of phase, it will be moved here in the downward section. Okay, this is the graphical representation of the linear variable differential transducer. Okay, actual diagram is given here. You have to draw this diagram. For explanation, I have drawn this diagram. Don't draw this in the exam. You can draw this diagram. Okay, so this is what? This is the core, and this core have the linear motion to the left side and right side. All of you understand this concept or working of this core? Everything is depend on this core. Where the core is moving, the left side or right side. If it is moving to the right side, then maximum voltage can be get. Okay, and that will be in the in phase. If this core is moving to the left side, then minimum voltage will get, and that will be in the out of phase. That is shown in the graph. Okay, so this is what about your linear variable differential transformer. So what are this advantage? Advantage of this linear variable differential transformer is what? It is no doubt linearly. Therefore, linearity is there. First advantage. Second is it is a highly sensitive device. It is highly sensitive device. Third is what? It works on the magnetic field, not electric field, because core is given here. Okay, so next is the depend on the magnetic field. Every device have the advantage and disadvantage. So it has disadvantage also that it requires the coating because of the we are using here the transformer. Therefore, it requires the coating. Okay, directly we cannot use the transformer here. So one disadvantage of this is the it requires the coating and shielding of the transformer, or it also affect of the temperature. It is highly sensitive device, therefore it will affect on the temperature. If temperature changes, its displacement also changes. So what is the use of this LVDT or linear variable differential transducer or transformer? Main its use is what we are using this here, measuring the pressure. Yes, measuring the pressure and displacement. Okay, and this is mainly used. What is the function of this LVDT? Is it converts displacement into the electrical signal. Yes, displacement into electrical signal is main function why this LVDT is used. All of you understand this? This is very easy and simple concept. Students, see, you don't afraid that your diagram is so complicated. It is so simple diagram I have drawn in here. Two secondaries there, parallelly two secondaries are there, and one primary is centrally connected. Okay, and between that two section, one core is only there, and all working is depend on this core, where the core is moving to the left side or right side. If in this core what happened? Two windings are there. That two windings are opposite in direction. That both are the connected to each other. Okay, and from that windings we can calculate the output voltage. No doubt transformer require the AC voltage. Therefore AC is connected. This AC is what? Alternating current. And why transformer require the alternating current? We have seen all those concepts in the power supply chapter. Okay. In the half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier, bridge rectifier, all those concepts are clear that why the transformer require the AC voltage, and what happens if AC is given to the transformer, it induces the voltage at the secondary. We are applying the AC to the primary, but we are getting output here at the secondary. Why? It is not electrically connected to each other, but what? It is a magnetically connected. Magnetic field is produced between these two transformers. Similar concept is there. The core is used therefore to produce the magnetic field, and this magnetic field is parallel with the motion. If it is moving to the left side, magnetic core also move to the left side. If it is moving to the right side, the magnetic core also move to the right side. Okay. So all concept is depend on this what core, and that is nothing but this arm is connected to measure its displacement. How much it is moving to the left side and how much it is moving to the right side. To measure that displacement, one arm is connected. Means this displacement arm. Okay. So this is about our LVDT, linear variable differential transducer. All of you understand this concept? Okay. I will stop it here.